Good to see you. Call me about the, I was at that ABC thing. I kept saying, I gotta call Michael. I gotta call Michael. Go here. That's what they
And then
do.
anybody.
Oh, that's fine. No, I mean, really, because that's what I would call her, you know, so. Because I forget she left blank where she didn't have all the colors, right? Is that what it was?
No, there was just duplicates of the same.
Oh, so it was a mistake. Oh, I'm sorry. Glad you caught that.
I'll talk to him.
Oh, you did?
He was the one on there, signing it.
He's a good guy.
And he said, you know, he.
Yeah, no, Sherry sent it to you. I mean, oh, right, yes, I do.
Got a couple of these things.
Of course.
There is one though that we got. It had two properties on it. Only, when I first did it, I only saw one.
Yeah. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll just call in a minute answer. Wow. All right, that's gonna keep you busy. All right.
I put the summary on the zoning changes up there. So that's
Thank you. That's fantastic. Services, okay. I haven't had to read this much in a while. Thank you, Chris. Yes. There's Marty. Hey, Marty.
Yes.
Bradis volunteers. For localized. One lady.
That wouldn't even smaller than extra.
Okay.
Last year, we're coming back. We're coming back. I like the hammer on the back. And they brought it to it. Those mirrors, they just be good. It's right there. Just don't hit your brakes too quick, because it might be So I need to
Actually, we got something on the closed session. We didn't have personnel.
It's budget
Twenty-two to 21 on A1.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Welcome. This is the June 5th meeting of the Elizabethtown City Council. Councilman Thomas will lead us in prayer, please.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we're thankful for this day. We're thankful for this community. We're thankful for this area. We're thankful for all of the individuals, both city employees and others, that work hard to make this a great place to live and raise a family. We're thankful, Heavenly Father, for the volunteers of this last weekend that worked so hard to provide money for the needy children under the Crusade for Children. Special thanks to that group. Heavenly Father, as we enter the summer season, our children are out of school. We would ask that you watch over them, protect them, guide them, lead them in the right direction, watch over their safety so that they return safely at the end of the summer. Heavenly Father, we're also thankful for the individuals that guided the students through the year, the principals, the administrators, the cafeteria workers, the bus drivers, the clerks, all of those individuals, that teachers that work so hard to guide these students. Be with them also, Heavenly Father, during the summer. Heavenly Father, we ask that you be with us during this meeting. The decision we make will be pleasing to thine eyes. These things we ask today and every day in thy holy name. Amen.
Amen. Do you want to sing a pledge? I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First order of business is the approval of the minutes from May 15th and May 22nd.
Motion.
Second.
Are those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. And we have a presentation tonight from the Heritage Council. You have a lot of good news for us, don't
I
you?
have some good news. Yes, it's been fun here lately at the Heritage Council, as I'm sure you're well aware of. Just wanted to give you some updates on several of those items. First, just coming out of naturally the Barbecue Blues and Bikes Festival, we've had some great statistics that I wanted to share with you coming off of Facebook and social media that I thought might be interesting for you guys to know about. We had, over the 4 days of activity around that festival, we had 338,000 impressions, and that's the number of times a post from the BBB Facebook page was shown in the users' news feeds. And that breaks down organic 88,000, viral 216,000, and paid 33,000. We reached 161,249 users, and that's the number of people that were shown content from the festival in their news feeds, and nearly 95,000 of that were the recap video that we posted after the festival, that video. We also had 66,500 total views, and that's covering the 9 videos that were posted, the recap, and the Facebook Lives that we did as well. On that, 37,000 of that was the recap video. We had 6,378 engagements, and that's the number of times someone liked, commented, or shared a post from our site. And nearly 1,300 of that was the recap video. And we had an audience growth of 474 folks that became new fans of the Barbecue Festival page. So needless to say, it's safe to say that the Barbecue Festival wasn't just the biggest thing going on downtown. Locally on social media, it was a huge, huge hit. So that was a lot of neat to see all those statistics that came out that we got from that. Moving on to the ride, the Thunder into E-Town, we had nearly 400 riders that participated in that ride. The ride was down by an estimated 20% from last year, but the income was about the same. We had pre-registration, and then $5 more was that day, so that's probably the reason for that. Many riders commented on how much they enjoyed the ride. It was well organized. They enjoyed the route this year a lot better. They liked that change that EPD had suggested. So very positive on that. Vendors, very positive feedback from the vendors. The food vendors enjoyed a great day with lots of traffic until the rain hit. But then I noticed as we were walking around closing down, there were still people waiting in line in the rain to get food. So it was still a good day, and I had one vendor say they want 2 spaces next year. So Sarah and Lori, thank you for all your help in organizing that, by all means. Everyone enjoyed the bands. We had a lot of great comments on the bands, that folks that enjoyed that, and then greatly appreciate all the support and assistance from the city and EPD and the fire as they helped us keep an eye on that storm that was coming in and help us to make that determination on when to shut down with those line of storms that was coming in. But Thursday night kickoff, as you know, we had at the Brown Pusey House. It was a perfect night for that. So we had a good time with Eddie Turner and the Troubled Twins. Bourbon Barrel Tavern and Sunny Boys, they had a outdoor concert Friday night, and that seemed to be successful as well. The Heritage Council was not directly involved with that, but without the festival and the permit approval, it would not have happened. But it was good for those businesses as well. Also, walking tour has started, as I'm sure hopefully if you follow our Facebook page, you have seen that. Last Thursday kicked off the 30th year for that tour, and it was a perfect evening, and we had about 100 folks that attended that walking tour. It was a huge crowd. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe how big. But we had folks mentioned that they were visiting from Georgia, Missouri, Nebraska, Poland. Yeah, Charlie told me about that. I was like, Poland? I didn't hear that one. So it was really an exciting time. I took my daughter on that, and she loved it and wanted to know what part she could play. So it was a thumbs up from an 8-year-old, I'm sure. But we really appreciated all the help with that as well. And naturally, that tour runs every Thursday night from now until September, beginning at 7. So feel free to help spread the word on that. Also coming up this Saturday is Second Saturday, and I have that flyer at your seats. This second Saturday is Superhero Saturday, so we're excited about that. We're going to be celebrating the 75th anniversary of the Historic State Theater. So we'll have a meet and greet with superhero characters from 4 to 6 with cake, and Zach is playing Batman Returns at the theater, so that's why we're having that meet and greet in between that matinee and evening performance. So we're excited about that. Downtown businesses, I think, are also going to be playing off that as well, so you'll see more about that. We have the vendor marketplace from 1 to 6 that will happen on the square, and more details will be coming out on Second Saturday on the Facebook page, so you can follow up more there. But that's a quick recap I know that I have for you, but do you have any questions?
And you also have a new business opened up right down here?
Yes, To the Nines has opened up. They opened up right before Barbecue Festival. They opened up. They seem to be doing well. I need to check in with them. And then, of course, the recent announcement of the Dreamery, the ice cream shop that's going to be coming downtown. So always excited to welcome ice cream. I am anyways. But yes, we're very excited about that as well. So overall, it's been fun a month or so with the Heritage Council, and we just keep seeing more fun as we go along ahead. So.
I wanted to thank y'all. Y'all did an excellent job again, and I got a little wet on the motorcycle. I came in the
Little
morning,
wet.
and I just got poured on, and then I saw Terry. I heard us, hey, Bill, and he was hunkered down under the tree there.
Uh-huh.
We got soaked.
Lightning never hits the tree.
Yeah, lightning
Never.
hit the tree because we were protected by the metal fans, which doesn't conduct electricity.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the only thing I was gonna say about it was, when that last storm hit, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And, everybody left. When I left, Ed Pope, Jim Noblin, and Charlie Skis were still loading trucks and stuff in the rain. So we always seem to forget, but after all the fun is gone and everybody's going home dry off, these guys were
There's
still out there
cleanup.
buzzing.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we appreciate all that they do. And I'm sure there were others too, but they were still here when everybody else.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of us that were still wet cleaning up, but it was overall it was a great day. And looking at the reports earlier in the week when it looked like it was going to be a complete wash, I feel like we got 85% of the festival in. So that's definitely better than just completely saying no festival. But completely pleased with it and appreciate all of the help that the city does and city workers and departments. We couldn't do it without you. Really appreciate it.
Volunteers.
Oh my goodness, the volunteers. Yes. 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 Couldn't do it without those volunteers, but thank you again.
It was
Appreciate it.
great. It was absolutely wonderful. And there's one event that you didn't mention. I think you might have missed the Elvis Presley impersonator.
I did miss Elvis Presley, Mayor. I don't know how I missed him, but I did.
I'm sure this is the original Elvis Presley because I think you'd be about the right age, right?
There are pictures.
Yeah. Thank you for those.
We may need to just put that one on stage next year. I don't know.
Yeah, he was, but downtown was absolutely, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was buzzing.
And it really wasn't before it came down here, was at the World War II reenactment that morning. And it was, oh my gosh, bigger and better than ever.
It was a great weekend to be
It
in
was
downtown.
a great
in
weekend in
E-town.
this entire
Mhm.
area. It really was.
It was.
Lots of volunteers, lots of great people.
Right.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Okay, we want to reappoint Steve Rice to the Elizabethtown Planning Commission. His term will expire on June the 20th, 2021. Can I have a motion, please?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. We will now open for a public hearing on the 2017-18 fiscal year budget. Are there any comments from anybody?
Mayor, hearing no comments, I move that the public hearing be closed.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Okay, we have first reading of ordinance number 6, 2017, adopting the budget for our fiscal year 2017-18. Motion to read the ordinance, please.
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Be it ordained by the city of Elizabethtown that the budget for the July 1st, 2017 through June 30th, 2018, a copy of which is attached hereto and made a part hereof, be and the same is ordained as the official governmental budget for the city of Elizabethtown, Kentucky pursuant to law. The Elizabethtown Director of Finance, Jeff Hawkins, is authorized and directed to publish a copy of said budget. All supporting schedules and details are adopted as a part thereof and are on file and available for public inspection in the Elizabethtown Director of Finance's office, City Hall, Elizabethtown, Kentucky, 42701. Be it further ordained that the mayor of the city and or her designate be and she is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this ordinance. Read the first time of this, the 5th day of June, 2017.
Thank you, Dee Dee. Okay, ordinance number 7, 2017, amending the Code of Ordinance, Chapter 133, relating to the requirements for public display, sale, possession, transportation, and use of fireworks and pyrotechnic articles. Motion to read the ordinance.
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Be it ordained by the city of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, that from and after the passage, approval, and publication of this ordinance, the Chapter 133 of the Code of Ordinances relating to the requirements for public display, sale, possession, transportation, and use of fireworks and pyrotechnic articles be amended as follows. This is under section 133.07, which adds language in the title of days and hours for using consumer fireworks. Now, it strikes our original first line, which said, no person shall ignite fireworks between the hours of 11 p.m. and 8 a.m., and inserts the following language. Unless specifically permitted by the Elizabethtown Fire Department, persons may only use, ignite, fire, or explode consumer fireworks on Memorial Day, July 3rd, July 4th, and Labor Day between the hours of 10 a.m. and 11 p.m., and on December 31st between the hours of 10 a.m. and midnight. Any person wishing to use, ignite, fire, or explode consumer fireworks any other day or time must notify the Elizabethtown Fire Department and receive express permission. Be it further ordained that the mayor of the city and or her designate be and she is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this ordinance. Read the first time this, the 5th day of June, 2017.
Thank you, Dee Dee. Ordinance number 8, 2017, prohibiting parking on both sides and cul-de-sac of Iqbal Drive. Motion to read the ordinance.
Motion.
Can we get a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Whereas the street width of Iqbal Drive does not meet the standards of the Elizabethtown subdivision regulations to allow parking along a cul-de-sac street due to the pavement width. Now be ordained by the City of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, that from and after the passage of approval and publication of this ordinance, that parking is prohibited on both sides of Iqbal Drive and within the cul-de-sac. Be it further ordained that the mayor of the city and of her designate be and she is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this ordinance. Read the first time this the 5th day of June, 2017.
Thank you, Dee Dee. Okay, we have the second reading of ordinance number 5, 2017, amending the text of the Elizabethtown zoning ordinance. Motion to read, please.
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Thank you. And I'll read the summary for this ordinance, but the purpose of this ordinance is to amend the text of the Elizabethtown zoning ordinance, which contains standards for the development of property within the corporate limits of Elizabethtown. The ordinance was adopted in June 2008, which was ordinance number 06/2008, adopted June 16, 2008. And sections have been amended after a public hearing was conducted on May 9th, 2017 by the Elizabethtown Planning Commission in conformance with KRS 100. The amendments approved by ordinance number 05/2017 include Chapter 1, which is clarified wording on the definition of agricultural uses and events center. Chapter 2, added a zoning district for agribusiness, which will be AGB. Placed events center, placed agricultural, placed events center as a conditional use in residential zones surrounding downtown district and eliminated community residences from lower density residential zones and allowed additional signage for businesses with multiple street frontages in the WCD and corrected parking standards to be consistent with uses listed in all zones. In Chapter 3, it established a time limit for the development plan approval with conditions to 6 months. In Chapter 5, it established landscape requirements for non-conforming parking areas. In Chapter 7, removed the height restriction on incidental signs, but limited display to a maximum of 2 signs. And this was read the first time on May the 15th, 2017.
Thank you. Motion to adopt the ordinance.
Motion.
Second.
All those in, this is a roll call vote, starting with Councilmember Bishop.
Yes.
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 Thank you. Okay, Municipal Order 16, 2017, accepting the proposal from CMW Incorporated for architectural services for Public Works Facility Phase 2 in the amount of $129,850.
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
At a regular meeting of the City Council of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, held on the date set out below, a motion to read and adopt the following municipal order was duly made, seconded, and approved. Be it ordered by the Elizabethtown City Council to accept the proposal from CMW Incorporated for architectural services for the Public Works Facility Phase 2 in the amount of $129,850. Be it further ordered that the mayor of the city and or her designate be and she is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this order. Read, adopted, and approved this the 5th day of June, 2017.
Thank you, Dee Dee. Motion to adopt the order, please.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, Municipal Order number 17, 2017, authorizing the transfer of property to Habitat for Humanity. Motion to read, please.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Whereas the City of Elizabethtown desires to provide affordable housing opportunities for the citizens of its community, and whereas the City of Elizabethtown has adopted policies to promote fair housing in the community, and whereas the City of Elizabethtown believes that partnerships are the best means to address problems facing the community as a whole, and whereas Hardin County Habitat for Humanity has provided affordable housing opportunities in the community for many years in conjunction with the City of Elizabethtown, now be it ordered by the Elizabethtown City Council that the city will transfer to Hardin County Habitat for Humanity the property at 213 Haycraft Street at no cost so that Hardin County Habitat for Humanity may construct affordable housing in the Haycraft neighborhood. And be it further ordered by the Elizabethtown City Council that any and all city utility connection fees, building plan review fees, construction fees, and electrical fees associated with the construction activity by Hardin County Habitat for Humanity for 211 and 213 Haycraft Street be waived. Be it further ordered that the mayor of the city and or her designate be and she is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this order. Read, adopted, and approved this the 5th day of June, 2017.
Thank you, Dee Dee. Motion to adopt the order.
Motion.
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Mayor, how many's that make down there?
Oh my gosh, Ed,
How many homes have we done down?
Probably 15 or something.
okay, municipal order number 18, 2017, accepting the bid for road salt. Motion to read, please.
Motion.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
At a regular meeting of the City Council of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, held on the date set out below, a motion to read and adopt the following municipal order was duly made, seconded, and approved. Be it ordered that the City of Elizabethtown accepts the bid from YEC LLC for road salt in the amount of $54 per ton delivered. Be it further ordered that the mayor of the city and or her designate be and she is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this order. Read, adopted, and approved this the 5th day of June, 2017.
Thank you, Dee Dee. Motion to adopt the order.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Municipal order number 19, 2017, accepting the bid from Cleary Construction for the Moon Street, North Nicholas Street, and Sunny Street sanitary sewer improvements project in the amount of $356,307. Motion to read, please.
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
At a regular meeting of the City Council of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, held on the date set out below, a motion to read and adopt the following municipal order was duly made, seconded, and approved. Be it ordered that the City of Elizabethtown accepts the bid from Cleary Construction for the Moon Street, North Nicholas Street, and Sunny Street sanitary sewer improvements project in the amount of $356,307. Be further ordered that the mayor of the city and or her designate be and she is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this order. Read, adopted, and approved this the 5th day of June, 2017.
Thank you, Dee Dee. Motion to adopt the order, please.
Motion. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Municipal order number 20, 2017, accepting bids for the wastewater chemical supplies for fiscal year 2017-18. Motion to read, please. Motion.
Second.
All those in favor? Thank you.
At a regular meeting of the City Council of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, held on the date set out below, a motion to read and adopt the following municipal order was duly made, seconded, and approved. Be it ordered that the City of Elizabethtown accepts the following bids for water and wastewater chemical supplies for the fiscal year 2017 through 2018. And that is from C.I. Thornburg Company Incorporated for chlorine in the amount of $18.50 per 100 pounds and sulfur dioxide in the amount of $31.50 per 100 pounds. Be it further ordered that the mayor of the city and or her designate be and she is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this order. Read, adopted, and approved this 5th day of June, 2017.
Thank you, Dee Dee. Motion to adopt, please.
Motion.
Can we get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, municipal order number 21. Down here, accepting the proposal from GEM Engineering for special inspection services for the salt storage building in the amount of $5,500. Motion to read, please.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
At a regular meeting of the City Council of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, held on the date set out below, a motion to read and adopt the following municipal order was duly made, seconded, and approved. Be it ordered by the Elizabethtown City Council to accept the proposal from GEM Engineering Incorporated for special inspection services for the salt storage building in the amount of $5,500. Be it further ordered that the mayor of the city and or her designate be and she is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this order. Read, adopted, and approved this the 5th day of June, 2017.
Thank you, Dee Dee.
Can I ask a question as to why we have to have this inspected? We don't trust the contractor or?
No, sir, it's not that. It's part of the building code, requires special inspections
or
on
salt
structures, on structures. So
Or
therefore,
salt water?
for structures, yes,
Or
sir.
salt water?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What's the, give me about it, salt, 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 salt.
That was the whole reason he asked the question. Oh, you didn't want to say that.
Teed it up.
Don, do you want to talk about,
Adopt the order.
oh my gosh, yeah, do you all want to adopt that?
So moved. You need to solve.
Second?
Oh, second.
Solid. All in favor?
Aye.
Great. Now, Don.
Mayor, council, good afternoon. I'd like to take this opportunity to announce the parking lot closure, the Cherry parking lot, sometimes referred to as the old City Hall parking lot. We want to announce that closure. It will begin on June the 11th, which is Sunday at 9 p.m. and will remain closed throughout the week until Friday, June the 16th at 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. The reason for the closure is we're going to be resurfacing the lot, which is going to involve removing a layer of surface, which I call milling. Then we'll repave it, and then we'll also stripe it and bring it up to the current standards for ADA compliance, van accessible parking spots or parking spaces. So we wanted to get that word out. We're going to send a press release to the News Enterprise tomorrow. Should be in the paper on Wednesday. Heritage Council is going to assist us in emailing the businesses downtown. We're going to use social media, and we're going to put flyers on the vehicles in the parking lot starting on Wednesday afternoon, Thursday morning, Friday afternoon. And then we're going to make personal visits to the businesses. So we're going to have a diagram of the parking lots that are available downtown, alternative parking lots. So we're just wanted to let you know, get that on TV. Also, the lots, we want to encourage patrons and residents that use downtown businesses to use the City Hall parking lot, which is this one, the Strawberry lot, which is off of Helm Street, the Plum lot, which is across from the Justice Center, and then the Quincy lot, which is on South Main. So, are there any questions?
So this will affect a lot, especially the walking tour on Thursday night.
Well, if the parking lot, if a portion gets paved, the schedule, the way we've got it laid out is 2 days for milling. Then they'll start paving on Wednesday. So if we get that lot paved, then they can walk across it, but striping will not happen till Thursday. So maybe possibly Thursday afternoon, we can open up a portion of that lot. Certainly as phases get completed, we're going to try to open it up as quick as we can. But we want to put a real timeline on it and say it's possible that this lot will not be open until Friday. So.
And you know what? It's going to be exactly like what we started doing the Poplar Drive Sewer project. Why do they have to do it now? What did you do? We're not going to use that
we're
parking lot.
avoiding Second Saturday. I think there's a beer festival on Saturday the 17th, and then you got July the 4th coming up, and you've got cruising coming up. So when is a good time? It's certainly a challenge, but it's due. That lot needs to be paid.
Well, I drove this morning, I drove down West Poplar and I looked down Poplar and it was raining and the roads. And I said to myself, because I was basically talking to everybody that lived there, don't worry, it will be worth it. I didn't say it with a whole lot of conviction. Boy, it was really rough,
Yeah, parking lots need maintenance, and certainly that's going to be the first of several that are going to be resurfaced and improvements made. So.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Any other comments? Okay, any of the department heads want to report? All right, thank you. Thank you very much. We have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, we wait 1 year. I think I just want
I